What's going on, everyone? Dr. Tom Walters here from Rehab Science. Do you have pain on the outside of your elbow, maybe when gripping things, typing at the computer, playing tennis? If you do, today's video is going to cover tennis elbow, which is also called lateral epicondylitis in the medical world. So if you've got that kind of pain, we're going to cover 3 exercises to get rid of it. So let's jump in. For this video, we are going to look at 3 exercises that focus on strengthening the tendon that attaches right here. There are sort of 3 primary muscle groups involved in this tendon. One are the extensor muscles that lift our fingers, so our finger extensors, our wrist extensors, which pull our wrist up this way, and then a muscle called supinator, which twists our forearm over so that our palm is up. So we're going to work those 3 muscle groups. All of their tendons attach right here on the outside of the elbow. That's why this post is called How to Strengthen Your Tendon. If we look at the research, strengthening tendons, when you have these kind of issues like tennis elbow, have the best evidence in terms of getting rid of this condition, getting rid of pain, and preventing it from coming back. So for today's post, you'll really need a band, and there's actually some other kind of cool tools out there for strengthening the fingers. I'll put a link down below in the description, so check that out if you need a tool for strengthening your fingers. And then for 2 of the exercises, you just need a dumbbell. So I've got a 5-pound dumbbell. Usually somewhere between 2 to 5 pounds works well. So you'll need those 2 things, band and a dumbbell, and that will get you through the exercises. For the first exercise, we are going to strengthen the wrist extensors. So you're going to need your dumbbell. You're going to position your arm so that it's mostly supported on a table or surface, just with your hand hanging off. So you're going to grab that dumbbell, and basically what you're going to do is just go up and down through this full range of motion, which is wrist extension. So these muscles on the top of the forearm run up and attach on that lateral epicondyle where we get tennis elbow. And strengthening those muscles will also strengthen the tendon as it attaches right there on the lateral epicondyle. So you're going to go for 3 sets of 10 repetitions just up and down with a nice, slow, controlled movement. So you should feel fatigue in this upper part of your forearm in these muscles. And this is an exercise like the rest of them. You'll do these every other day. So 3 sets of 10 repetitions, just like that. For the second exercise, we are going to train the supinator muscle. You might remember it's the one that twists the forearm. So for this, you're going to use your dumbbell again, but you're not going to hold right in the middle. You're going to hold at the bottom end, around the end of the dumbbell. You're going to start with it up in a vertical position, and what you're going to do is slowly let it drop. This is your forearm and hand is moving into pronation. Your supinator muscle on the top side has to control that. Down to horizontal, and then back up slowly to vertical. So that movement right there trains our supinator muscle, which also attaches on the lateral epicondyle. A lot of people don't know about this one, and it can be really helpful in terms of getting rid of tennis elbow pain. So again, 3 sets of 10 repetitions, nice, slow, controlled movement, training our supinator muscle. For our final exercise, we are going to work the finger extensors, so the 4 fingers, not including our thumb. So our 4 smaller fingers, they're a muscle that attaches to those. Extensor digitorum runs up and also attaches on the lateral epicondyle. So I'm going to use just a loop band here. I'll put a link in the description for this too. But again, there are some more specific finger extensor strengtheners. I don't have one at the moment, but I'll put a link down below for those too. If you've got a band like this, you're basically going to hook it around your 4 fingers. And instead of having your hand up and down like the other exercises, we're going to kind of turn it to the side. You're going to pull the band sort of towards yourself. And then what you're going to do is you're going to let your fingers bend and then straighten them out again. So you have to find the right amount of tension on the band. And bands, they vary in resistance with the color. So different colors are different strengths. So just find the right band. And you're basically going to let your fingers bend and then straighten them back out. And that will strengthen our extensor muscles that attach to the fingers. Extensor digitorum, we have one called extensor indicis that goes to our index finger, and then one called extensor digiti minimi, which sounds really funny, but goes to our pinky finger. So those 3 muscles all attach up at the lateral epicondyle. I have lots of patients who don't get fully better with the other two exercises, and when they add in the extensor digitorum, the finger extensor strengthening, that helps get rid of the pain on the outside of the elbow. So those are the 3 exercises. With all these, shoot for every other day, 3 sets of around 10 repetitions. It could be 8 to 12, but that's kind of what you're shooting for. So again, check out down below for more in the description about this condition, more of the kind of science around it, and the science of the treatment, and links for different products that might be helpful to you. And again, just leave me any comments if you have questions. All right, you guys, see you later. Bye.